Okay, so what I alright. I'm running from Miniman. And what is that? Oh, so many Minimans. And I know. One's kissing after me. One's kissing after me. One's kissing after me. I am running. No. Yes. I only died once, not twice. Okay.
How's it all? Do you like it? Okay. Baby, you want this baby? Hey! Are you good now?
No, I don't want.
Why? Give it cheese.
No, I don't want that.
Hey, remove this. Look. See?
It made a mark.
Yeah, that's the blood.
Are just dying, not kicking. You could climb up buildings.
A woman named Shelly it is clear Vivian tells Eddie that if it wasn't for Sam, she would have kicked Shelly and her boyfriend out of the trailer park a long time ago because of their bad behavior. While eating dinner, Vivian gently advises Eddie to find a job and start rebuilding his life. Vivian knows that second chances don't come easy in a small town. She warns him that feeling sorry for himself will only make things worse. Eddie listens and decides he must meet the conditions of his parole. The next day, he starts searching for work, but it quickly becomes clear that getting a job with a criminal record is very difficult.
Okay. I don't have any Robux, so that's really bad. But I don't have a lot of support. Oh my god! Why in the world is Gabby the Pac-Man? Roblox There's one that's under.
When they get home, Vivian quickly wakes Sam Shelly she's really cozy. Even though he's not a person, he still feels trapped in the same place. Eventually, even when Beast and Shaman is with someone, but Eddie feels her shoes
Why is it so glitchy?
with her boyfriend. At the grocery store, he notices Eddie had rented some. And when he asks about it, he learns the job has already been filled. Eddie believes that Chester wants to hire someone with a criminal
Oh! Oh! He's giant!
because Shelly has
Even the dinosaur Pac-Man is giant.
Eddie grows frustrated with the constant reminders. The situation becomes tense and Vivian accuses him of stealing.
No. Oh, it's going up to someone else. And which is near you? Great. And I'm just running someone else. And what is that over there? Why is your name AFK? Are you always AFK? How are you doing that? No!
Then it turns out that she tells Vivian that she was once with
No! He's so loud! I hate How are so many people getting eaten? It's just
One morning, Eddie catches Sam reaching for Princess cartoons and playing with dolls. Sam explains that Vivian is still asleep. Eddie senses something is wrong. When he checks, he finds that Vivian has passed away from sleep. Vivian's funeral takes place soon after, and people from the town come to mourn. For Eddie and Sam, they both reach a huge applause. At work, Eddie's boss tells him to take the next day off. At home, Sam sits down and Eddie is waiting. Eddie, feeling overwhelmed, goes to the library to draw. Coming home late, Eddie finds Sam sleeping on the couch. Eddie explains to his friend Coles that Shelly has been missing for 2 weeks and cannot be reached.
Two, three, four.
Eddie cannot leave him behind. He changes his mind and
Haguman.
Baby, I want you to be independent. I want you to be wake up by yourself in the morning and prepare your baon in the morning by yourself. Can you do that for me?
Oh. Everyone keeps jumping in the way. No! Ha ha ha. If you Pac-Man. No! Why did you come in front of me? No! He's not letting me!
Keeps his thoughts to himself. Anywho, Eddie takes some
Yes, why did you play stupid? Okay, let me in! Let me in.
causes trouble.
What was that? Oh my god, what was it? Oh, blah, blah. I'm gonna go get some food. Since there's a new update and it's now back, there's a new update that and there, since it's almost Halloween, there's a update that they added with Halloween theme. So the theme was really cool. I like that. I'm collecting since they add pumpkins at the start and it gives lots of you don't really need to kill animals or get food out of the campfire. All you have to do is just get the pumpkins because they give you a lot of energy because it's. Oh, I already got this. Take this. Yes. I'm gonna go get this pumpkin. So.
As part of his parole, Eddie has to report to the police station regularly. Sam, curious, asks why Eddie has to go there. Eddie, with sadness, explains that a long time ago, he tried to steal money that wasn't his, and he had to pay a heavy price for that mistake. Eddie's honesty with Sam shows his desire to be a better role model. Sam also admits something important. He once stole a toy from a classmate and now feels very guilty about it.
I stole too.
You did, huh? You think that person misses what he took?
Okay.
I know she does.
I'm just a
Miss
go.
Riley asked if anyone seen them. I said no.
Plant.
So you lied too. You think that little girl would feel
Don't
better if
ever
she got back what
steal
he stole?
a
Meanwhile,
toy
Eddie
or
finds
a
new
thing
purpose in
from
life.
your
For the
classmate.
first
Don't
time
do
in a long
that.
time,
I never
he
do
feels
that,
needed
though.
Yeah,
by
don't
someone.
do that.
This feeling
I don't
gives him
really
the
steal
strength and
anything.
motivation
Yes, baby, but you're a good girl, you know
My
that?
friend gave me a bracelet
Mm-hmm.
because we were both Japanese.
Eddie doesn't want Sam to.
She gave me a beautiful one because I left it at school.
You left it again?
I think I left it at
Come on, you're not focusing on the things.
Birthday party takes place. Maggie and Emily
I am
also
really-
come to celebrate with him warmly.
I'm making
Eddie surprises Sam with a ukulele as a birthday gift. Sam is very happy to receive it, even though he is not very interested in music. While the children play, Maggie quietly asks Danny about his mother. Danny shares that his mom ran away when he was just 5 years old, and Vivian later stepped in to raise him like her own child. Hearing this, Maggie decides to help Eddie sort through the old mail at the house. Among the letters, they find one from a lawyer asking Eddie to contact him about Vivian's will. It turns out that Vivian left her house and all her belongings to the church. This creates a new obstacle for Eddie, increasing his uncertainty about the future.
According to your grandmother's will, her house and land are to be put up for sale, and the money's going to be donated to the Saints of Christ Church.
Is it just me
But
now?
she also left instructions that
No, she's still here.
$5,000.
Hold on. She's giving the house to the church. These are her wishes.
I'm afraid so. You have any other questions?
When do I gotta move out?
Eddie is shocked by this news. After the house is sold, he will only have 30 days to move out. Meanwhile, Sam's classmates bully him because he looks different. Seeing this, Eddie immediately defends Sam. The bullies become very scared of Eddie's strong presence. Later at home, Sam tells Eddie that he wants to write a letter to the Fairy Princess Show to become a participant.
You know, if the princess says to write their show a letter, you can draw their blood. They even give you a certificate. Can you wrap me one?
Look, there's things in this world you can be, and there's things that you can't. Okay? How many boys do you see in that show?
No.
Eddie tries to change Sam's mind, explaining that the show is mostly for girls. But Sam is sure there is nothing wrong with it and stays determined. At the store, Sam excitedly picks out a princess costume for Halloween. Eddie again tries to explain that it might be suitable, but it doesn't stop Sam. An old woman at the store accuses Eddie of being a bad person and says he shouldn't be looking after Sam.
You still looking after this boy? You got no right looking after any child. You ain't nothing but a criminal.
Come on, son.
You know what? Homer's been seeing that man, and he's been doing good. So you can mind your ass.
I am calling child services.
This moment touches Eddie deeply. It shows him that Sam truly believes he is a good man, and this helps Eddie believe in himself too. Later in class, Sam proudly tells his teacher that he will dress up as Princess Penelope for the Halloween party. Eddie tries but fails to convince him otherwise, and finally accepts Sam's decision. At the party, the other kids tease Sam and call him Samantha. Just then, the teacher enters the room dressed as Mr. Forbes, showing support for Sam. This supportive gesture from the teacher shows the importance of acceptance.
Miss Mary, you must be playing hooky, because today Principal Forbes is taking care of
No,
your
it's
classroom.
The teacher pretends a boy to support the boy who wears the princess. Just like you look like a boy, even you're a girl, right?
Yeah.
But you're a pretty boy. I love you, baby. What do you want? What do you want to wear when in a Halloween party? Mommy will gonna take you on her office to do the the Halloween party and you got a lot
but
of
he
candles
finds the
again.
strength to share. He
And Marcus,
explains
you can't
that he used to
go
be a star
there.
player on
Why?
his university's football
Because
team.
mommy
After a
still has
serious
to work
injury,
and no one
doctors
will
told him
gonna
he couldn't
babysit
play.
on Marcus.
Eddie fell into deep depression, returned home, and started living
So,
irresponsible.
and you're
There
not
was a
gonna
boy
go
in his
there.
group who often bragged that his father kept lots of money in a safe. One day, they decided to rob the house, but the father came home early. In a panic, Eddie attacked him, making the worst mistake of his life. Later that night, Sam falls asleep, and Maggie suggests Eddie spend the night at her place. The next day after school, Emily invites Sam to her house again, making Sam very happy. During a break, Eddie searches online for how to become Sam's legal guardian. Later, he visits Maggie's class and asks for her help, saying he wants to donate Vivian's belongings to charity. Suddenly, Sam runs inside crying. Daryl had heard him.
I don't even know. I went to for a bit. They were playing for something. When I came back, he had makeup smeared all over his face. He was crying. I don't even know what happened. I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy. Hey, can you tell me, Miss Maggie, what happened?
They were bigger than me.
I know, son, but if you don't stand up for yourself now, those kids are never gonna leave you alone.
They weren't kids.
What do you mean?
You starved? Are you serious?
Furious, Eddie rushes out to find Daryl. Although Maggie tries to stop him, Eddie cannot hold back. He finds Daryl at a bar, and when Daryl calls Sam abnormal, Eddie attacks him. Eddie's violent reaction shows how his old anger still lingers beneath the surface. Other men have to pull Eddie away.
Seen a grown man hold a little boy down, making foul like post up on her. I was out of you were. Was that your fucking? I wasn't there.
Let's get one thing straight. Your daddy comes to see me. You ain't walking away this time.
Eddie also threatens Coles, the police officer who stood by and did nothing for the little boy. When Eddie gets back home, Maggie realizes what happened. She sadly tells Eddie that violence is never the answer. Disappointed that Eddie hasn't changed, Maggie leaves. The next morning, Eddie gently tells Sam that none of this is his fault. Daryl is simply a bad person. Wanting to cheer him up, Eddie helps him write a letter to the Fairy Princess show, supporting Sam's dream for the first time.
Here's what we got so far. Dear Penelope's Flying Princess Club. Did I get that right? My name is Sam, and I would very much like to be your member.
Make sure you tell them how much you love their show and watch it every day.
Watch your show, and I love it more.
Suddenly, there is a knock at the door. Sam's biological mother, Shelley, appears looking very sick. She has come to take her son back. Naturally, Sam is heartbroken. Eddie promises Sam that he can visit anytime. Sam hugs Eddie tightly, not wanting to let go. Eddie feels crushed, but understands that Sam belongs with his mother. When Shelley sees the ukulele, she realizes with guilt that she even forgot her son's birthday. She quickly lies, saying she bought him a gift too. Eddie, feeling empty, throws himself into work to distract himself. Later, Eddie tells Maggie that Shelley has returned. Their talk does not go well. Feeling lost, Eddie goes to a bar but decides not to drink. The next morning, he finds Sam sitting sadly on the porch. Sam tells Eddie that Jerry, Shelley's boyfriend, threw away his lunchbox and called him a disgrace. Eddie comforts Sam and drives him to school. Sam also tells Eddie that soon he and his mother will move in with Jerry and Sam will have to change schools. All day, Eddie thinks about the situation. Watching Jerry, Eddie realizes he is just as bad as Shelley. That same day, Eddie receives shocking news. Child Protective Services has taken Sam away. Shelley cries and explains what happened. Eddie rushes to the station, where an officer tells him that a court hearing will decide if Sam returns to Shelley or goes to an orphanage. In the evening, Eddie visits Shelley's trailer and begs her to give custody to him.
Why are you here, huh?
Who's this? A legal guardian?
You'd be selling Sam over to my care.
How the fuck did I do that?
Because unless you get clean, I don't see the courts giving him back to you.
Shelley gets angry, believing Eddie is no better than her and that he is trying to buy her soul. Eddie warns her that the court will likely not return Sam to her because of her bad lifestyle. Shelley